Alright, another Dungeon Defender's quick take, the Huntress. Tower number 1, Explosive Trap. Explosive Trap does physical damage to all enemies within the range of the trap, but the trap also must be triggered by enemies being close enough to the visible circle, whereas the actual area of effect is much larger than the trigger area. Poison Trap, one of the most useful traps in the Huntress's arsenal and almost critical for certain game modes. Releases poisonous gas that stuns weaker enemies for the duration, also specialty enemies like the Jin and the Sharkin. This is critical to make sure that they can't go wild on your defenses and they're locked up until you can get them killed. Trap number 3, the Infernal Trap. Fiery damage to everything in the area of effect. Really good in terms of how long they last, and they don't need a lot of upkeep unlike the Explosive Trap. But again, they are fire damage, which is elemental, and enemies can resist that with that Monk's Strength Drain aura. Tower number 4, Darkness Trap. Basically, I don't know if it's really that great anymore, but strips enemies of their elemental attunements and then can confuse them. And finally, we have tower number 5, Thunder Spike Trap. This is a very heavy-hitting attack, kind of like your Deadly Striker towers, except this is lightning-based damage. Thing to note about traps is they do have health, which is the number of charges before they die and completely disappear. Each time you upgrade it, you are going to increase the trigger range as well as the number of charges that trap has available to it. Alright, the Phoenix Shot ability, lots of fun, hits every enemy in its path, does essentially a lot of damage depending on how you use it, and it just has a sweet animation. The other ability is a boost. It causes you to shoot much faster, doubling your effective damage per second, makes you run faster, and holy hell is it fun how high you jump, and you even seem to do a little bit of casting faster too. Damage profile of the Huntress is ranged with her crossbow type weapons. You can get different varieties, different projectile numbers, but in general the idea is you want to shoot things at range.